is like a we're given the opportunity to create a warehouse based on a Kroger distribution center, and this is our rendition on it.
As in, when it comes to picking, you will see that we have forklifts, and they will be human ran, so they will be ran by humans. And just to make sure that there'll be no human error will make our drivers have to have like a 10-year license, like, or pass our test. So like that they have to be really good at driving forklifts. And we'll use the Hyundai's brand, and it'll cost around $25,000 per forklift. When it comes to like scaling an aisle, in Minecraft, each block is about 1 meter, like 1 meter squared. So our aisles are about 3 meters long, 3 meters in width, and then our warehouse is approximately 800,000 square feet. So when calculating that number, I did the length and the width of the entire warehouse. So all the way down, which was about 741.16 meters, so like 741 like blocks, and then multiply that by 329, which is the blocks counting all the way across. And then you get 243,840 meters. So then I converted that to square feet. So that's how you get your the approximately area of our warehouse.
For our freezer and refrigeration unit, we decided to go with a company called US Cooler. They've been around since about the mid-1950s, a very reliable company. They have some of the top reviews around the country right now. Their refrigeration units are lightweight, easy to assemble, and they are very durable and have a very long lifespan.
All right, this is our palleting system. And as you know, we didn't have a budget and everything, and as you see, all the other groups, they went like to the fullest with the amount of money. We just wanted to be a little bit more realistic. That's why we didn't use such an expensive palleting system.
With a proud history of growth fueled by both acquisition and an entrepreneurial spirit, George Weston Foods produce some of Australia and New Zealand's best loved brands. Iconic brands such as Don Smallgoods, KR Castlemaine, Sunblaze, Golden, Top Taste, Bergen, and Brown.
So what's this doing? The robot, as it's going, like it's going in different aisles and stuff, and the robot is suction cupping it and putting it on a pallet, and then the robot will also surround it.
Palletizing robots working to serve 32 packaging lines, making it Australia's largest palletizing system.
So the palletizing line collects over 450 different products at a rate of up to 9,000 cartons per hour, bringing those in from 4 different packing areas, 27 lines with over a kilometre of conveyor, bringing them into the palletizing cell, which has 16 robots serving 32 pallet stations, with another robot up the front preparing the pallets, and then the 2 rail systems with 4 shuttles taking the finished pallets down to 2 stretch wrappers, outputting over 100 pallets per hour and feeding them to the AGVs.
So the GW Castlemaine side produces a range of small goods that are supplied.
And as you notice in the video, like New Zealand and overseas, they use this a lot.
All right, now you are in Minecraft. So as you walk in, so like when we went to Whirlpool and everything, you see like you have the office in the front, which is pretty nice. So we wanted to establish a nice office when you walk in, so just have a sense of feeling of like this is a nice place to be. So there's the front desk, and to the left you see our conference room, and then we're gonna go into the warehouse.
Alright, so I'm going to take you to the beginning of when the product comes in and all the way through there. So it's going to come in, we have stationary forklifts up front. They're going to take it and they're going to put it in the waiting zone. One's freezer and like frozen, and one's dry goods. Then another forklift will come and take it to where it needs to be. So say frozen just came in, that forklift right there. We'll put it where it needs to be. And then when we get an order from like Kroger or something, we'll have the order will be sent to the forklift guy. He'll go and get it. He'll go all the way down, and then this area right here, Minecraft, we can't get very in depth with like the palleting system that you saw, but this is where it'll be. It'll be dropped off, and then it will be conveyed all the way through, and then packaged and everything from there.
Okay, so once, like he just said, it's like a general overview of where everything is. So once everything is picked, also, I guess we didn't touch on this. Our picking process is when we get the order, we'll receive an order. That person will go pick. The entire order and then take it to the machine. But what's different between us and like Kroger Distribution Center, we have ours sorted from farthest distance to closest distance. So that way, okay, so when the whole pallet comes out, it's saran wrapped and everything, it will have an order number, a dock door, and where it needs to be placed. So if it's over in dock number 1, the forklift will come, pick up the pallet itself, and place it in the truck right away. There's no staging areas, no anything, so that way, that'll give us the quickest turnaround. So that way we're not having pallets just sit there waiting for another pallet to come off so that that one can be put in first and not that one. So there's no delay time waiting on different pallets to be made.
So, now we're gonna take you to more of the extra or like curricular things for like the employees to do. So like the cafeterias, like the restroom, stuff like that. So this is the cafeteria. So if you're on break for 30 minutes, you come here to eat, you go order your food, and they make your food, then you sit down at the table, eat, then you go back to work. Now we're gonna go back to the office, like where we first did. So here is like, all right, so this is where like the big time managers and executives work. I think that might be Dustin over there. But so if you went to one of these, this would be like an office. No, there's Jason. He's doing his job. He's doing good work. But he has a TV, he has a screen, he has a computer, he has everything he needs to do so he can make sure that we're more efficient. So, and here's the bathrooms. We'd like to go in the women's first. Here's the women's. So, yeah, wow. That's what the women's looks like. You go to the bathroom, use a little potty, you wash your hands. Then go to the men's, and if you need to use the bathroom, if you're a man, you can wash your hands. But this is the urinals. And then you can grab number 2, you just go back. Then, all right, wow. When it came to building our warehouse, we wanted it to be nicely flow. Like we wanted a lot of flow. So we decided to create it more of like an arrows, because the arrow signals that you're going a certain direction, which is good for flow. So that's why we chose the arrow. When it comes to our ceiling, we decided to use like glass panels because we want to save money. So during the daytime, we don't have to like cut the lights on because we just have glass panels, so we save money. But if it is dark or it's gloomy or whatever, then we have this automated lighting system, which is solar panels. So it'll like observe the energy from the air, and then we can just save money by that, just using that lighting system. And that is our warehouse.
Yeah, like he was saying, as you can see, it looks like an arrow. That's just so like you can see. We never want to go back. We don't want to take any extra steps or anything. We always want to be going forward with our product, never back.
Anybody want to see something? See question?
Let's see the conveyor part of the warehouse.
See that we just like use that as like an example. Like I said, in Minecraft, we can't get that extensive.
Like you can't go that detailed with the systems.
Like when you go inside, it's just like tracks.
Does it run? Can you do like the?
Yeah, we'll make it run if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
So I've picked an order.
This is
What is the purpose?
All right,
of this?
so this is like in the video. Okay, so I have gone and picked an order. I picked an order of dry goods such as dog food, soda pop, chips, you name it, and it's an order. So I have to be ready to send it off. So that the forklift, after it is picked and put into its appropriate like bin or boxes, whatever it is on, the person will bring it over and drop it in a state like I guess you could call it like a staging like area. So then he will come over and he will put into the system that this order is ready to go. So it will from there. So it'll start. It'll go through the whole entire palleting. It'll scan it to see what's the best way to pallet it depending on weight, size, what the product is, and then it'll shrink wrap it. And so by the time it goes through everything, it will come out as a pallet, shrink wrapped and all.
And that's when the forklift takes it to whichever
Dock
or
it goes to.
depending on where it's going and where it needs to be.
Can we go inside?
Inside this?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks nothing
It looks
like
nothing like what it should.
nothing like it should. We tried, it didn't work.
Just a bunch of redstone.
Yeah, we tried as much as we could, but it didn't turn out too well.
But it still looks like it, like it's going around
And
rocks
some
and stuff.
drag.
Yeah, but anything else?
Yeah, the whole, because from over top, it looked like the whole top of the building was glass, but it's not. The whole top of the building is not glass, correct?
No,
It's
no.
got skylight.
Go to the one where
We have
the office.
with our in the certain parts like our office and our lunchroom, we have glass domes or roofs, as you can call it, just so that we can have more energy efficient things. So we're not running lights all the time, and we don't have. And also in our warehouse, we have small skylights in order to let in natural light. So but if it is the option, it is dark out, or when we switch to third shift, we have lighting in place.
Oh, my God, it's some nice right there. What?
Any questions for me?
I think it's very creative. I think it's
Yeah.
outstanding.
We actually went online first and tried to find a 3D design, but most people wanted like $100 for a month or something like that. So we just thought Minecraft,
Yeah.
and it
But-
worked out.
Yeah, we were kind of worried about it being like not like realistic, but it ended up being we could make a lot of stuff on Minecraft that we realized we couldn't.
Can I ask
That
a
would be
question?
good.
How much time did you put in outside of school on this?
A lot.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's his Xbox.
That's great.
Yeah.
A lot.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
Well, when you're just when you're
I have
standing
gotten.
there.
I mean, I enjoyed the project itself, but I'm probably never gonna play Minecraft again. Like
Are you burnt out?
yeah, I'm just completely like tired.
It's a really clever way to use this, huh?
It is outstanding. Yeah.
But we all put in equal time.
Right. The fact that you gave us a 3D image of your warehouse, I mean, the draft itself is awesome, but you physically walked us through what you built, what you paid for, what you created, what you designed. So that in itself is pretty awesome.
How many hours do you think you put in on it?
I think altogether we
Every
probably
minute
put,
and every
we probably we probably put in like well over 3 days, like so 72 hours possibly.
Do you know what that
It takes a
tells
long
me?
time to build stuff.
That you're very interested in this and passionate about this topic. So
Oh,
it's outstanding.
I think the coolest thing is like when you go in the warehouse, I mean, it feels like I'm actually in a warehouse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't think,
I was pretty.
I don't
excited
think if
about
I would have made this, that I would have had like that feel. Like I feel like I'm in a warehouse, like right there.
I like how you.
I think that's pretty good.
How does your like shelving work?
Okay, so as you all obviously these guys know, we went to Wyandotte and they have a nice shelving system where it's all shelving, but then in the one middle aisle there will be a location where a forklift can drive through, but there's also storage on top of it. So I kind of took that we kind of took that aspect into, okay, so we have areas where a forklift can drive through, but
Hey, that's John. He's in corporate.
let's say we need a location for maybe more pallet, like we have a lot of shipments for that, but we want to put more underneath. We have that option to have higher shelving.
Okay.
So it's not just higher on top; it's also higher down low.
And you handmade all this
Yeah.
whole warehouse.
yes.
It was flat.
Yes.
We like
It was
dug
super
everything
flat
up.
work.
For a couple of days we were just